Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Weston Bouchér, and I'm about to break down the supplement stack that got my high blood pressure down by 20 points, both systolic and diastolic, by natural means. As if you're like me and you don't want to get on blood pressure medication, then this video is for you. So again, I'm Weston Bouchér. I'm a model, menswear designer, YouTuber, and Amazon Live A-list creator. And I'm about to break down all the supplements that I currently take so that I don't have to be on high blood pressure medication. Before I get too far along, please do subscribe. I look at the stats on my YouTube studio and it's insane the percentage of people that are actually subscribed that watch, my channel. It's so low. It'd be amazing if you guys subscribed. It's no big deal. I don't post videos constantly. I'm not super annoying. But yeah, everything I do is about men's self-improvement. So if that's cool with you and it resonates with you, please do check my channel out. I've got a lot of good stuff. Also, share this video, like this video, comment below. Let me know maybe some things you've done that have helped to get your high blood pressure down, as well as I'm always learning, but I just want to share what's been working well for me. Okay, a couple quick practical ways you can help support me and the things I do if you want to keep seeing more videos is to check out my menswear line, Weston Bouchér. I'm wearing my newest drop that just launched today. This is my SS raw neck sweater. It's a knit tee basically, so I wanted to take the casual style that's a tee and dressed up as much as possible because I like to wear tees all the time, but sometimes I just don't want to look too dressed down. It comes in this amazing dust color as well as a stone, and it just turned out incredible, and I think you guys are really gonna love this piece. The fabric's amazing, very luxurious. Yeah, I couldn't be more proud. So check out my line at westonjohnboucher.com, as already this year I've had 4 drops. My Hemingway cardigan, my Ripley cashmere crew neck sweater. I did a restock on my Traveler toiletry bag, and I also just launched my Bird's Eye Henley. Sorry, it's a long day. So yeah, that's a great way to support me, and please do use code YouTube15 to save 15% off. That's a big discount code. I don't usually discount my stuff very much. So that's just for you guys. What else? Yeah, follow me on other social media platforms. I'm pretty active on Instagram stories. Also, I've been way more active lately on TikTok as well. For my menswear line at Weston Bouchér, and then my own account at Weston Bouchér. Now, if you're in a hurry like most people and you just want to know what stack I take, look at the link below in the video description, expand it for all the hyperlinks for anything I mentioned in this video. It's going to take you to my Amazon shop, and just look under men's supplements and you're going to see a section with the following products, and I put notes in there about why I take each one and what it's for. So that's a quick way to do that. While you're there, you'll probably also notice I have a ton of curated categories that I've spent years in the making, adding my absolute favorite products from some of my highest trending videos, such as how to style your hair like a pro, everything I use to do my hair that I've learned in the modeling industry, and a ton of other stuff. So check that out while you're there. Okay, so let's get into it. Someone probably say, Weston, I followed you for a while. You seem like a pretty healthy guy and that you practice what you preach in your lifestyle and everything. True story. However, I'm definitely genetically predisposed to have high blood pressure. It's just been something that's in my family, and I've noticed it over even the last couple decades that it'd be high. And I really am always trying to avoid taking anything synthetic unless it's an absolute last resort and I have to. On that note, I was, visiting the doctor a couple years ago, and he's just like, I'm really concerned about your blood pressure being that high. Sure you don't want to maybe start on a medication? And I was like, no, I want to try some things first and get it dialed in. Well, it's taken a couple years for me to really knock it down significantly enough, and also be more disciplined about doing monitoring at home so I can kind of gauge that, right? So since I didn't want to be on a medication, obviously I turned to holistic natural options, because I do believe the body is wired to understand and interpret natural elements better than synthetics in terms of not having side effects, right? So that's usually the catch with synthetics. They can work really well, and modern science is incredible and it can save your life, and I do support that as well. However, again, if I can go a natural route, I'm always going to do that first. So the first thing that I looked at was beet juice and beet powder. And then I eventually found BioBeet, which is a form of a capsule. Now, I just ran out, so I don't have the bottle with me, but I'm popping up on screen. This is the one that's in my Amazon shop. Now, beets are an incredible superfood and so great at vasodilation and opening up your blood vessels, okay? So that's why this is a really key one you wanna take. Even when I get up in the morning, I also order off Amazon Fresh beet juice, cold pressed beet juice. I think it's around like $5 for a pretty big jar. I just buy a bunch of them to drink all month. The first thing that hits my stomach when I wake up in the morning, and then about mid-morning, I take all my supplements that I'm about to mention. Okay, so before I get too far along with the actual supplements, I wanna give you guys perspective. And because at the beginning of the video, I said I knocked it down by 20 points. So how did I get that reduction? What was the starting point and what was the end point? So these are directly from my health records. I actually had a doctor's appointment right before this video. My foot's been bothering me. But anyways, they took my blood pressure. It was super great timing, actually. I have a reading back from September of 2020. So like I said, it's been a couple years of trying to get this lowered naturally, but it was at 145 over 93. And I've had even higher ones at home that are like 156 over 90 something. I'll show you on the screen some of my at-home ones that I've done. But again, this is the one from September 2020, 145 over 93. Now it's definitely considered high. I'm gonna tell you guys about knowing what's considered normal versus hypertensive on the far end of the spectrum. But with this supplement stack I'm breaking down, I was able to get it as of today, 3/22/22, 121 over 63. That's a massive change from 145 over 93, right? Huge difference, okay? I had it taken in January a couple months ago, and it was 128 over 86. So you can see it's only getting better, which is amazing news. All right, so knowing your blood pressure readings. All right, so this is from the American Heart Association. Normal is anything 120 and under for systolic, that's the top number. And then anything under 80 is considered really good for normal diastolic number, that's the bottom number. Now the diastolic is more important, okay? So if you're really high diastolic, you definitely want to monitor that and talk to your doctor, okay? Now again, I'm not a doctor, so I'm not giving medical advice in this video. I'm just telling you some things that have helped me on my journey, all right? Now elevated is at 120 to 129, and then anything around 80, same. High blood pressure, stage 1, is 130 to 139, and then 80 to 89 on the diastolic. So high blood pressure is stage 2 hypertension is 140, anything over 140 or over 90. So I was on stage 2 hypertension when I was at 145 over 93, right? And then the next final stage, which is very dangerous, is hypertensive crisis. Seek medical attention, it says in parentheses, anything over 180 and over 120 diastolic. So that's the breakdown in case you're curious about a number. It's just Google this. It immediately comes up on Google Images if you do high blood pressure readings, and you'll get that. Okay, the thing with BioBeet and why I chose this particular one, there's a ton of these out there. So I did a lot of the research for you, so no need to go find a different one in my opinion. This has the highest concentration, which is huge, 1350 milligram per serving, 21-to-1 concentrate. So it's more bang for your buck. And so basically beetroot is the circulation superfood and nitric oxide booster. That's pretty much what it does. It says ready to get that blood flowing and boost nitric oxide. Beets are shown to improve overall circulation and blood flow, boost nitric oxide levels, improve athletic performance, promote heart health, and improve cognitive function. All right, the next one in the supplement stack is Cartitone. Now Cartitone, it can be very expensive. That's why I tried to do a deep dive again. I found a really good brand that is about half as much as the usual. So Cartitone is an all-natural supplement. Again, this is physician formulated, which I love. So this has been used and trusted by thousands of people over 30 years. So it's not just some new trendy thing that's a gimmick. What else? Let's see. I got the actual product pages up so I can give you verbatim stuff of what they claim. Made with organic herbs, safely promotes healthy blood pressure levels and cardiovascular health. So just another thing to stack in, which I think compounded to get it this low. As I said, it took me 2 years. And I think this concentration of this stack is kind of the equivalent of what the potency of a synthetic blood pressure medication, would be, right? That result. Okay, the next one is Arginine. All right, People say Arginine, but I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Arginine. Let me know in the comments if I'm still getting that wrong. Now this is by Dr. Emil. Very, very great brand. I've did a deep dive on this as well. I love knowing it's from an actual doctor. This is the highest dosage that I've found, again, for being a nitric oxide booster, okay? So nitric oxide, it's HCI is designed, Arginine HCI is designed to enhance nitric oxide levels, aiding blood flow to the organs and muscles, leading to greater muscle gains, pump, energy, and vascularity. Now, you would normally think that you would take Arginine just for, what's it called, like a pump. Like there's lots of nitric oxide booster supplements for pumps. That's where I made the connection, right? Where that could help actually lower your blood pressure. And as you look more into Arginine, it's also supplemented for heart health for those exact reasons, to get blood pressure down, which, you know, like I said, most people think of this as a supplement for weightlifters. So again, Arginine is going to help with overall circulation, blood flow, and vasodilation. Quick little side note, I am part of the Amazon Live program, so I'm doing 4 live broadcasts a month, you guys. So I'm spending about an hour each broadcast, and it works within your Amazon app. So you can drop in and talk to me literally on the fly. Just like this format right now, I see a live chat, we can engage, you can ask me questions about anything. It doesn't have to even be what I'm showcasing at that moment in terms of products, but it's just another way I want to let you guys know on another platform that you can kind of engage with me, because I know this is kind of one-sided and you can't necessarily ask me questions on the fly. So check me out on Amazon Live. All you literally have to do is open your Amazon app on your phone and type in Weston Boucher, and you'll find me on there. Give me a follow and it'll let you know when I'm going to do a future broadcast. So with Mega Bag, this magnesium supplement, again, I try to find the best of the best. This is by Trace Minerals. I already have their minerals that I drop into my purified water for when I go to the gym. But this has a plethora of health benefits. It's not just cardiovascular. Some of the interesting things about magnesium I think is super cool. It's the 4th most abundant mineral in the human body. Did you know that? That's crazy, right? Basically, it plays a key role in energy metabolism, nerve conduction, muscle contraction, immune function, bone and tooth formation, and it's important, particularly important for heart and circulatory health. So research has shown that many American diets are deficient in magnesium. So even if you aren't buying it for the blood pressure support, it has a plethora of health benefits, including better sleep. I've been getting so much better sleep. I actually take this one. This is the only one I take at night right before bed. Now I do 4 droppers under my tongue. This tastes like ocean water. So if you are kind of a baby about stuff like that, I don't care. I'll just do whatever for my health. Like I'll just drink a ton of pills at once. It doesn't bother me. But if you just want to dilute it with water or juice, like it'd be super chill. It's not that big of a deal, but I take that one before bed. The other ones, like I said, I take about mid-morning. Okay, last but not least, like I said, when I wake up the first thing in the morning, I go to the fridge and I guzzle down about, I would say, 8 ounces of fresh beet juice. Now, I think it tastes really good. It's better than you think. And there's a couple brands that are on Amazon Fresh that I cycle between because they go out of stock at times. But you want to get pure beet juice. Try to find organic, make sure it has no sugar added. Another benefit is a huge source of potassium, which also is an amazing supplement that you should have in your diet. This is 100% juice, but yeah, again, the beet juice, you would think it'd all be like overload, right? Like too much blood flow, too much circulation. Not the case if you're prone to high blood pressure. So for me, again, stacking all these together gets me down 20 points systolic and diastolic. So the beet juice again in the morning, then mid-morning I do the remainder of supplements, the Bio Beet, and then the Arginine, and then the Cartitone, and then I take the Mega Mag magnesium, like I said, before bed, and I get better sleep on top of that. Okay, lastly, you're gonna obviously wanna be disciplined about checking your blood pressure at home regularly as you incorporate these supplements into your daily lifestyle and all that good stuff. So you're not gonna get as accurate of results compared to the huge machine that they use at the doctor's office. So I'd recommend still getting that checked whenever you visit the doctor or during your yearly physical. But Omron is one of the most doctor recommended brands. I just told my doctor that I have this one at home, and he's like, that's the brand I would recommend by far out of all the other ones. I do have a variant of this on my Amazon shop, and all those links to all these supplements, like I said, are below the video. There's a little bit of text you can expand. Some people always miss it. That's where you can see that. Or you can go to amazon.com/shop/Weston Boucher if you can't find the link. So this one is awesome too because it has a memory, so it always tells me what my previous reading was, up to 7 different memory phases. Has a Bluetooth thing, you can do one with an app if you want to do that too. And it also has like a lithium-ion battery in it, so I don't have to keep it plugged into the wall, so it's pretty portable, right? So when you go to take your blood pressure too, you got to make sure that you didn't have coffee yet, okay? Don't have coffee and then do this. You want to do this upon awakening, but you don't want to just walk, you know, around the house and sit down, take it immediately. You need to sit down for a solid couple minutes, just really relax, just breathe, be calm. Make sure that you're sitting in an upright, normal kind of chair position, that you have your hands extended and none of your limbs are kind of in a weird position. You just want to make sure the body's just kind of in a neutral state. That's the best way to kind of get accurate readings. Now, I know with the at-homes too, you can kind of be hit and miss, so maybe do a couple readings each time you do to make sure you're getting something accurate. All right guys, hopefully that was helpful and you'll be able to get to a better place with your blood pressure. This is not something you want to overlook. If you let it go for a very long time, it can catch up with you. I've heard horror stories from older people within my family, and it can be very dangerous if you just let it go. Try to get a handle on it. Don't resort to blood pressure medication right out the gates if you haven't tried this yet. But I would say a caveat to that is if it's extremely high and it's in like stage 2 and 3, you talk to your doctor first and take their advice over me. But I would suggest going this route if you can, if it's not too high just yet. Yeah, before you go guys, please check out my menswear line. I am putting out some amazing stuff, and I say that with confidence, not to be cocky, but I just am so proud of the stuff I've been making, and I've had tons of 5-star reviews from guys. So, don't take just my word for it. Check out the SS Raw Neck sweater I just launched in Dusk as well as Stone. If you guys want a really premium tee, this is where it's at. And like I said, I've launched a lot of other pieces that are wardrobe staples. It's gonna make styling really easy for you guys. That's my whole goal, because I like simplicity. I want subtle sophistication. I want classic styles with modern fits with premium materials. That's why I set out to start this brand. And after modeling over a decade and I wore everything under the sun, I really just wasn't happy with what I found still. I still felt like it could be better. So I'm going to take this brand to the limit. So my standards are extremely high. So if you're on the fence about trying my brand, I assure you that my stuff is top notch, top shelf, and the reviews that you see on my site will affirm that. So check it out. It's a great way to support what I'm doing. Go to westonjohnboucher.com to check out my new arrivals. Under the new arrivals tab, you will see all the pieces I just mentioned there. And again, as a kind of a sign of good faith, use my code YouTube15 for you guys to get a savings at checkout. I do ship internationally all over the world, as I know a lot of you tune in from all over the world, and I appreciate your support and for always watching me on my channel. Yeah guys, that's about it. Like, subscribe, share maybe with someone you know who's also dealing with high blood pressure, maybe in your family or a friend. Yeah, and again, comment below and let me know if you guys have any other tips that have really helped you guys out. I love to learn from you as well. I don't know everything, but this is what's worked for me so far to get my blood pressure down 20 points. All right, hopefully I didn't miss anything, and hopefully this was informative for you guys. And thank you as always for being here. I'm Weston John Boucher. I'll see you guys next time.